Alright, start off by telling us the first memory you have of Greg.
Well, I guess it would be when I first saw him. I was working in the mailroom and he came to visit our friend Gina. And I jokingly was just like, Gina, you should set us up.
I told Gina, I was like, you need to hook me up with her. Because I saw her for the first time and I was like, yeah, she's beautiful and I want to get to know her, so.
So, Greg and Heather, before God, before his priest, before his people, I ask you, are you ready to take this one at last to be your spouse?
From the Everding perspective, Christina mentioned that we've had 2 weddings this year. We've learned more about Navy life and fishing life than we ever knew in our life. Honestly, I didn't know what a bag of fish was.
I remember, he said that, hey, Dad, keep running the same girl at school, and she works in the mailroom, and she plays soccer. She's really nice, and she's pretty hot.
He did that. She's really hot.
I'd ask that anyway.
Hearing about her, I remember meeting her and just wondering, how did Greg get her? I thought that an entire 5 years with her dating. It takes a lot to put up with Greg.
I remember meeting Greg for the first time. He was so sweet. He offered to pick me up from my service trip in the middle of a Dubuque snowstorm and drive me 2 blocks to my college house. I could totally tell by his cowboy boots and his ripped jeans that this was someone that Heather was into.
I was like, oh yeah, this is Heather's type.
We already made it through the worst part. Good afternoon. Welcome to Christ the King Chapels. We gather with Greg and Heather and their families on this day where they pledge their love to each other as we offer our prayerful support of them. Thus we begin in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit.
Yeah, it was with me. We were in Oklahoma fishing. He was preparing for a tournament, and he said, Dad, I think I'm going to propose to Heather. I'm ready for this, and I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, he's like, I think I'm going to ask her at a fishing tournament. I said, oh, no, you're not. You're going to ask her at something that she likes.
He was so nervous.
Yeah,
he had
small
the
talk,
ring,
he was almost sweating when he was
pocket,
talking
and
to
he
us.
pulled it out, and he's like, "Wait, I want to give her this, and I want to propose." And he told us that whole game plan because he proposed at the finish line of the women's half marathon, and he was so nervous.
Right when she crossed the finish line, I had it in my back pocket, and I walked up to her, and she was not expecting it at all. And
So as we finish, there's Greg, I go to hug him.
And I got down on one knee and I asked her to marry me.
And all of a sudden he's down on one knee. I'm like, what?
I, Greg, take you, Heather,
To be my wife.
to be my wife.
I, Heather, take you, Greg,
To be my husband.
to be my husband,
I promise to be faithful to you
in good times and in bad,
in sickness and in health
to love you and to honor you
all the days of my life.
I'm very pleased to be the first to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Vance.
It's a ride, one journey, I'm already there. The magnetized is pulling me like God to a prayer. My fire burns across the endless sky. I raise my hands and feel the world is mine. Take me down to where my stars are shining all around me like halogen. 1,000,000 diamonds over the horizon. Every moment I believe in the light of love, in the light of love, in the light of love, in the light of love. Fit in my skin like vintage jeans, so perfectly worn. Awakening, unwritten dreams about to be born. My fire burns across the endless sky. I raise my hands and feel the world is mine. Take me down to where my stars are shining all around me like halogen. 1,000,000 diamonds over the horizon. Every moment I believe in the light of love, in the light of love, in the light of love, in the light of love.
I had no idea fishing could be a sport, as Heather and I it was something that we did when we put hot dogs at the end of our poles. Over the past few years, I've learned more about it and come to appreciate your passion and drive to achieve your dreams. But I also appreciate the fact that you support my sister's dreams just as much as your own.
Let's have some fun tonight, because Greg and Heather are finally married. You know, it's only been like a couple years.
Greg is very fortunate to have Don and Kevin enter his life, and we couldn't be happier, and we really appreciate everyone coming.
Greg has been a great addition to our family. These two complement each other in a great way, and we couldn't ask for a better son to come into our life. We have two of them now, and we're very blessed, and we're very happy to have them. We've gained a new family. We've gained a new life, and it's awesome. So, for everybody out there, raise your glass. Give a cheer. Congratulations, Heather and Greg.
In the light of
It's our baby!
Are you kidding?
He's got claws. He's got claws. Oh, he's got claws.
Awesome. Meanwhile, Greg and I both get ringworm.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Okay, what do you actually
They like their bellies rubbed. They like their bellies rubbed. Yeah. Whoa, whoa.
Bye. Bye.